cold outside. When I say cold, winter is here. Oh, aren't this the first day of winter? Was this week? The wind was kicking so hard last night. I said, I hope nothing come off this house. But I hope you were able to sleep through it, and hopefully you had a peaceful evening or night. Sounds like I gotta go to the to the gig, as they say. And I said, let me go live, all the way live. Yeah, that's me. And if you want to join me, let me know, cause I got it turned up with something. But well, you can if you want to join the live, you could join the live. I didn't do it the long way this morning. Um, Cause I just want to have a conversation, just a morning conversation on this long ride I gotta take. That I had vowed that I was never, ever going back to this um, place, location. But I agreed to boundaries. I gotta learn my boundaries. But with that being said, happy holidays to all. Since my mother passed, I don't celebrate Thanksgiving. But because I don't want to cook. First of all, I went to the grocery store last night. Ooh, did anybody go to the grocery store? See how crowded it is. Let's see. Can I drop the link? I think I could drop the link. Oh, start a poll. Uh oh. Okay. Uh. Listen. Yes. Uh, dang. And you gotta get gas. Get gas today because gas is going up. It always go up for the holidays. And it's gonna be snowing. I heard what I saw. What was that in Michigan? They got a lot of snow. Ain't no way. That's why every time it's winter time, I'm ready to move to Florida. It's something about Florida. Even though it does get cold, everybody think it doesn't get cold. It gets so cold in Florida, but it's a different kind of cold. Like I used to want to move to Vegas, and then I went to Vegas, and it was cold as shit in February. I said I could stay in Chicago for this. So I'm gonna turn it around, see if we can ride and drive. Oh, it ain't gonna work that way. Oh, it ain't gonna work that way. Can't work that way because the way I got the phone. How did this my phone? I ain't feeling nobody stressing me out. I don't want to do no road rage. But he literally just cut me off. But he better drive. Uh, he got a Honda. I can't beat no Honda. So we'll just take it easy, see, sneezy. Oh, see, if I had turned the phone the other way, you'd be able to see. But yes, again, I want to say COVID is real. They stopped talking about COVID, but that next, the new COVID variants has the flu in it. I didn't know that because I was like, why? I feel like it was my throat had the little white stuff in the back of it, and I was staying this lane until and but I had them flu like symptoms. Woo, child. I don't wish that on my enemy, not just one. Um, so just know that just be cautious when you go out. Let's see. Also, I wasn't able to go to Thornton Townships meeting. But I just want to say this is the first time I heard Napoleon Harris raise his voice. I was watching it on, I want me an Arby's so bad. But first time I heard Napoleon Harris raise his voice, I was like, okay. Sometimes you know who they be trying to talk about. Dang. The wind is strong as shit. I'm gonna tell y'all that now. We should see the truck swaying in front of me. Uh, yes. So I can't turn the camera around because the way I got this. But yeah. So he raised his little voice. I was like, oh, he got some bass in that voice. Go ahead now. Uh, She's speeding and on the phone, holding the phone. What the? I'm gonna let the young folks go because we're not doing that. So, so that was interesting meeting. I didn't understand why. I do understand why they came after Ryan, but they did. That's what they do now. What else happened today? Yes, what's been going on? Other than that, did you see the nurses? Did you see Trump? Hey, if you come in, hit the like button. Give me the algorithm so people can join the group, the live. And my voice is a little raspy because I was sick, but it's much better than what it was. But anyway, do you see what Trump just did for the nurses? I said to myself, this is crazy. Good morning. Good morning. Hey, Christian. Like, hey, Gardens, how you doing? Greetings. Good morning. Excuse me. Like I said, I was sick. But listen, you see what they did to the nurses? The nurses, they making it harder for nurses to get financial aid. That's unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like the nurses, I guess he's trying to say there's so many nurses they have infiltrated the the system. But it still don't make sense though, right? Good morning, Beth. How you doing? Man, this car is going in and out. I said, wow. They're making it harder for the nurses. But I'm sure once Trump gets out of office, they will go back to um, they'll do away with hope, we hope, right? Um, they gonna make to go to the military. One state already has a nursing shortage. Oh, really? Oh, drinking your coffee. Save me some coffee, Beth. One state already has a shortage of students. I remember when I was getting my bachelor's degree, in the mid, I was like two sessions before I had graduated with I was getting my associate degree at that time. And the school lost accreditation. The only way I could have finished, I had to take an extra loan out to pay for it. And my mind is, what am I supposed to do? I took that extra loan out, and it was unsubsidized, and I had to pay for it out of my pocket immediately. That's just now. That's crazy to me. And And if you are a student who, like in your last year, your uh, half a, half a, you almost completed, you will take that extra loan out so you can finish. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna make it more costly for you to get a CNA license first, and like they say, get your associate degree or become an LPN at a community college or a junior college. So that way, when you do your, but this is what I think will happen. I think that hospitals will start having programs where they help you pay for your license for you to finish school. Or, or I wish I could see what Garda said. So that's what I believe that will happen. Uh, I hope you have a great, and I hope you all have a great day too. Is that who's that? I said start with M. I wish I could make the words bigger, then I can see while I'm driving. But can't be driving. Oh, we got the YouTube police out. Let me know, y'all. But anyway, I don't know. Bet I gotta make you a mod, so that way we can drop some people we need to. But yeah, so that's how I think that's going to happen. Hey, Goddess, uh, Goddess activity, and that's fine. Thank you, Goddess. But yeah, so that's what I think the nurse is gonna have to do, and you just have to get more creative, right? And that's what you're going to do. You're gonna have to go to it, get your CNA license. I don't even know, and then because I think there's some programs that will help nurses, like LPN, become uh, RNs. Trust me, it's gonna be a way around it. So I'm just, and I see that they never they talk about the ISIS, and I'm not sure it's because I'm not watching it at the TV that much lately. But it seems kind of quiet. LPN, yeah. Somebody said they reported me. Great. Do that. You think I'm a truck driver? What the fuck? Curtis, can you block that person? They ain't got nothing else to do but come in my chat if you can. And I don't even know these folks. But yeah, but I hope that once Trump gets out of office, he must be a mega. Once Trump get out of office, that they will eliminate that. So, because a whole lot they need to redo. How long it's gonna take for them to redo it? Like how long it's gonna take for them to overturn what Trump has done? If you stifle the young people from excelling, that kind of what does that say about our future or our children's future or our grandkids' future? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he done messed it up for a lot of people. You know, I met a young man, and my heart goes out to him, young, and these wars that we have in overseas, like why Ukraine is still fighting the Russians, and a lot of people just want to get together and be loved. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to for folks to just get along. Because you don't even have nurses, and it's already expensive for doctors to be doctors. That's the frustrating part. Because shoot, with ChatGPT, that's gonna be the new doctor. I guess Trump said that them nurses are making a killing during COVID. So now he gonna make sure that we ain't gonna have no nurses for COVID. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah. But it's unfortunate. I just I feel for my grandkids and really my kids, because what happened to the young folks who are because so like younger generation have more to deal with than my generation. I would think. If I'm wrong, let me know, guys. Like, what about because they got to deal with fentanyl, they got to deal with uh, now they're doing the education, and let's not talk about climate control. And they gonna make the way we're gonna be the weaker of the countries. You know what I'm saying? And only in the United States. But everybody got problems, and I get that. No place is perfect. Oh, I'm doing fabulous. Oh, besides getting over the flu, the COVID, I'm doing great. And it's hot in here. It's supposed to snow today, right? Oh, yeah, you're right. Food prices. Man, I be thinking about I forgot about the food prices. And you hate to go out. You can't even really. How do a family go out to eat nowadays? How do you even take family trips? Man. And I was telling someone, oh, was that Ryan? I was saying, I remember it was in the early 2000s, and they said we was going through the recession. And to be honest, I didn't feel the recession. because I was still working. I was still getting a raise, so I didn't. So, but now that I'm older, I understand it, and a lot of young people. Well, a lot of young people. I never. Let me say this. I remember when I was in my 20s, and I was working at Marshall Fields on the 13th floor making frank. I was on the 13th Englewood, and I remember this guy named Steve. He was in his early 20s also, but he was younger than me, and he was putting money in his 401k. And I'm like, why are you doing that so young? But I didn't realize then about saving money for the future at 20. I said, if I exit 31, if I had listened to him, I have buku money now. But those are things, it's funny. My mother didn't talk about it. My parents did, they did talk about savings, but they didn't talk about retirement. So I hope that, so I never did that for my children. But luckily, my children on their own have figured it out, or they in their 20s were doing it. And I got to get all the way to 31. What? So it's important. It's important. Oh, I love that Lexus. Can you not hear me? Oh, my dad worked at maintenance at a school. Oh, okay. Did this thing just take me off the? No, because I took off for 31. And look, they got construction everywhere. My dad did get, yeah. Shoot. Yep. My mother was a teacher, and one thing about Illinois, and they had good pensions. And the funny part about it is, my uncle, my mother's co-workers used to ask my sister and I why we don't go be a teacher. We want to do everything opposite of what my parents did. Now today, I wish I had have done that, but everything happens for a reason. So I ain't, but I'm glad that my kids, my children, are a have prepared for their retirement, and not only prepared for their retirement, prepared for their children um, fund. You know what I'm saying? Because every it helps. We'll get off the key. Why this don't look familiar? Each time I come here, it takes me to a whole different direction. Because I know I took a whole expressway there. I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. It just added 6 north. Okay. But but I think that even though with the changes, These young people are more resilient on bouncing back because they have um, technology. Because guess what? You still gonna need a tow truck driver. I noticed. I'm like, what the I'm looking at my direction going home today. Yeah, you still gonna need a tow truck driver. What else you gonna? There's still career. A plumber, you right? Electrician, everything you can't. Yeah, you can't change everything. They can change some, but everything they can't. Like um, modern technology cannot fix. It can make the job a little easier, but and so we was having this debate. Electrician, you right? Electrician, because I need electrician, a plumber, uh, concrete finisher, but they now kind of have it where they have for concrete. They do have a machine that um, what does it do? I think it flatten it out or something, but they do have something. Um, thank you. Oh, I like that one, Beth. A hairstylist. Oh, I like that one. Yes, you're right. Don't forget to hit the like button. Yeah, it's so much. A police officer. No, they probably need less of it. Maybe, maybe not. Um, delivery drivers. But we talking about oh jobs that pay well, and so we can't forget the even though they have there's a lot of trucks on this road, even though they have a lot of modern technology, they still need somebody to fix the modern technology, right? I was like, am I going nuts or what? Oh, Camp Bow Wow, Bow Wow, Bow Wow. Oh, yes. So, hello, if you just walked in. So there's gonna be, but it's still high. It would always be a high paying job. You got to be strategic. Now I try to get my kids to go into the military. None of them went. And I said, oh well. Nowadays you gotta, you see how it messed up young people. Some people, depending on what your position is. Thank you for hitting the like button. But we just have a random conversation like if what is going on now with government shutting down. Um, first, he tried to shut down TikTok. Now, once he start that mess, it's going to be a never ending. And then you save the money. What are they putting the money towards? You know what I'm saying? Nothing productive. None productive. And that's the sad part. Because if you saving money on the other end, it should go to. Yeah. Oh, we got. What about an airline pilot and a stewardess? Stewardess. That felt like it didn't come out fluently. You know what I'm saying? So, Burger King. I can't do Burger King this morning. I sure want to. don't know why it does this. The airlines need more plane pilots. And listen, and now that's a good job to have. And you see, Trump want to give them the people who kept working $100,000 bonus. Now they already make over 100,000. I said, dang. Oh, I like that one. I like that, Beth. Airline mechanic. Hello, Mar. hmm So, oh, 100. Yes. So, thank you for the 100 stars. And next time I got to figure out how to do it where you only could, if you don't, not a subscriber, you can't count. Uh, Thank you. Oh my gosh, I appreciate it. That's my first. I feel like, ow. Yes. So, and listen, Beth, if we think about it, you can't get rid of ownership because you got hotels, restaurants. Thank you for the 100 stars. I feel so happy today. Uh, yeah, so entrepreneurship is still going to be essential, right? Because because you still gonna, even though it doesn't pay a lot of money, maid service, you still need CNAs to help. I want to see what other okay, what other professions that Trump have deemed not a professional? Oh, landscapers. Yes, you're right about that one. Cut your grass. Now I did. Let me tell you. I am considering, hello, hello, hello. I am considering buying a lawnmower and it cuts your grass. It just cuts your grass and you ain't got to cut it, cut it. But the only problem is, I want nobody in my neighborhood to come steal it. They be like, what is that moving? And take it. Now, if I was sitting on my porch, but yes, I would like one of those, uh, what's it called? Wireless. Uh, Hands free. That's what it is. Hand free lawnmower. But I watched the video and it seems though uh, you have to leave it out at night. And I don't. For me, it won't be. It wouldn't work for me. Okay, well, I don't know why. Last time it never took me off the main highway. We ain't tripping. We ain't tripping. We ain't tripping. I have vowed never to come back to this place because it got me sick. My fault. Yeah, my fault. My phone overheated. Why so many trolls? I don't know. I think that's a good question. But hey, listen, Gardis, you was like Pac-Man. You like got him, got him. I don't know what's going on today. My phone, I had the heat on. My phone was overheated because the heat was on. But I appreciate you, Gardis, because I was like, I would have to end the line because I could not keep up with these people. Trolls need loving too, and apparently these are. You gotta remember, it's holiday season, and people do not have. They ain't got no family. So the best thing they can do is troll. How about that? That's all they got going for themselves. You know, they need family. So you come to YouTube and you could be whoever you want to be when you come on the internet. Okay, basically airflow from there because I want that, you know what I mean? I always get it exactly at the time I'm scheduled. I'm not gonna be doing too much. Argue with Ryan. That was crazy. Better. I don't know. I guess exit 31. I think I missed. Oh, oh. I think I missed my exit. Okay, I gotta go exit. My fault. Uh, them arguing with Ryan. I was like, and I was trying to get there. I was trying to get that Gardas. I could not get there fast enough. And by the time she accused him of, now you know, now we all know, he the least racist person you gonna meet. I, but I don't know. That's just they was definitely on one, and it's like they said we gonna pick one, and he is the target. And I tried to get there, but I had a client, and I was gonna leave I was gonna leave a little work early so I can get to the meeting early, because I knew it was gonna end early, but I couldn't do it. I said, dang, and maybe it was God's way to tell me go sit down somewhere. Ryan is not racist. Oh, we know Ryan is definitely not racist. I done seen some racist posts before. And Ryan doesn't meet the criteria. But I feel like, and you could tell me if I'm right or wrong, as as African American, maybe we are the racist people. They maybe, and you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta act like we better, or I don't know. Sometimes I feel like we act like we the problem, and we just trying to make somebody else the problem. But we have problems in our own community that we need to solve. And if you think Ryan's the problem, then what do you think about your neighbor? Okay, we can't say your neighbor because if you don't live in this arid community, you live with them. And with that, and also, and this is my humble opinion, that's also a reflection on NAPO and his administration, right? Because people who live in Thornton Township are not just black and brown people. Let's be clear. So they need to be more mindful of that, because even though those people don't come out to vote that don't look like us, they come out in silence and they'll vote you out. Yeah, they better be cool with that one, because everybody in Thornton Township ain't black or brown. Thornton Township is very diverse. Very diverse. Thank you. What is this? Oh, you are so right. Very diverse. And again, the the one thing that I could appreciate about Jason House when he said they don't stand for bullying. Y'all still bullying. I don't care what color your eye. It's still bullying is bullying. Shoot. That old lady, uh, and the sad part about all this, that Tiffany, we ain't, folks didn't like Tiffany like that. But the sad part about it is, it's blacks against blacks. And then y'all see one white guy who speaks up, and y'all like, oh, he's racist. What is the racist thing he said? Now, I done heard some white folks say some racist stuff. I'm just saying. Now, that's planting the seed for something. And I don't know what the seed they plant. How many toes on here? They're planting the seed for something bigger against Ryan. Maybe if when he runs for alderman, something, because that that didn't even really make add up. In my humble opinion, that lady was twisting comments. I gotta go back and watch the comments. Did they have public comments last night? Because I didn't see that. Oh, they did. Okay. I had to go back and watch that portion of it. Cause did you see at the end when he said, like he was giving some tea? His insurance company has nothing to do with uh, Thornton Township. I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Sometimes I always was taught it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And a lot of, you can be soft spoken. Replay is on Ryan's channel. Okay, I would definitely go look at that. I just want to see the public comments. Because it was, I mean, was it two people? Oh, the wind is pushing, baby. Yeah. I think I had a conversation with this guy yesterday. He was saying that we need to stop codifying people. Like, if you're wrong, tell them they're wrong. Instead of saying, the new thing is pacifying. Oh, it's okay. For 150. Uh, I don't know. And so that means, so like Harvey got the Hallelujah crew, Thornton Township got the NAPO crew. That's what they got. They got the NAPO crew. Because that's all they want in that room. Everyone who agrees with them. I hate to, that's all they want. They don't want people to question. Oh, God is starting back up again, Gardis. Come on, people. These trucks are turning. Yeah, they don't want everyday Americans to have a say in what's going on in their own communities. They want to be able to do what they want in your community. Just like Trump, he want to be able to do what he wants in your community. So the apple don't fall too far from the tree. That's what I got to say. And luckily, we have like the best of their ability, the Justice Department, to speak on our behalf. Goddess, they started up again. Thank you, Goddess. You the best, Goddess. I appreciate you. Cause I don't understand. Trolls, it's holiday season. They ain't got no jobs. Um, they ain't got no food stamps, but they got internet. And since you got internet, you got time to troll today, huh? And they don't know this is the no what's that called? No, no bullying channel. Well, they got snow on the ground out here. WTF. This is why I like to. Oh, I'm gonna give me a place, and I'm gonna go get me a double wide in Florida, and be at peace with oneself. Because when I retire, and this is just a plan, a goal, a thought, move, move overseas and live, be an expat. That's my goal. Because folks over here doing too much. You can't lay your pencil down with somebody trying to snatch it. Oh, and it's a lot of happening. And I had to take my car to the dealership to get it fixed. And I looked at the new cars. I said, man, it's going to be hard to sell cars because you don't even know what it's going to be like. Like, I want to buy another car, trade it in, but because the next vehicle I get will probably be the last vehicle that I own, that I will buy. Anyone from, what? Yeah, that's probably the last one I own. That's the sad part. Because, yeah, what, 8 to 10 years to retirement age? So, might as well get what you want. I don't know who's from Africa, Kenya. Well, I remember Tyrone's from Kenya. They must get paid to troll, baby. Well, hey, guys, I'm going to give you a break. I'm about to sign off. I appreciate what I don't know what that means. Yeah, they doing too much right now, Gardis. So, Gardis, I'm for the timeout. I mean, go off line. I'm almost to the gig. Um, but I thank you so much, you and Beth and uh, everyone else who's been in the chat, chit chatting away. You know what I'm saying? Chit chatting away. And you have a great day also. And stay warm because that wind is kicking, baby. I mean, it is kicking. All right, I'll holler at y'all later. Peace, love, and hair grease.